It's Gagasi FM, the sound of KZN. We're still locked into our Valentine's Day special. La khona siyathemba nomthandayo, khona musisi, khona amaflowers watholile, noma khona amabhiskiti no chocolate. There's a little booking that's been done at a little nice spot somewhere la eThekwini. Noma kunomuntu mhlawumbe wenza into romantic, use organize into zoba ne picnic lapha endlini, noma khandlela. Yabona nje kumnandi. And so we are just having a conversation with some great people. I've been sitting in studio with Sky, sharing music stories, sharing our backgrounds, and PK yami. And of course, we're going to be joined by another PK. Kodwa ke osethe ukusebenza wathi xaxa kancane kunathi empilweni wafunda ezosichazela kabanzi ngenqumo ezenzayo particularly speaking to izinto zothando, advice about healthy relationships, exploring our sexuality, but also really looking at it from the confines of spirituality, understanding ukuthi sikhuliswe ezabazalwane, sikhuliswe emasontweni, sikhuliswe engamasiko nangendlela yokuyiphatha, whether umuntu wesifazane, whether umfana. And she is none other than Dokotela Utholinhlanhla Dlamini Ncoya. She's got a practice lapha eMantsi. She's a counseling psychologist, and so we're going to glean on her wisdom namhlanje in really understanding some of the things esidlula kuzona as abantu that are some manje uma kuyi Valentine's Day khona ba single, khona ba kuma relationship, khona basafisa ukungena. We're just going to be better equipped as abantu in navigating sometimes this turbulent water. Dokotela, thank you so much for joining us, like Gagas.
Thank you for having me. Hi guys.
Are you doing well?
Hey.
I am doing fantastic.
I know you're 20 years married. Uvuke neimbali namhlanje. What happened ekuseni njengoba ku Valentine's Day?
I want to hear this as well.
Whoa, okay. Cliche as it might sound, Valentine's is every day in our household.
So
It's the second month in the year already.
You don't get to 20 years of happily married just by getting flowers on Valentine's Day.
I get you.
Yes.
How do you get to 20 years married? Mhlawumbe siqale kanjalo because thina sihluleka nje nala ko 2 years kusiyama. Sesilimele sesihuzu. Hey, kusiyama.
Yeah. Look, I'll say it's really, really by the grace of God. I would also say, Uguti, when we met, we immediately said, Uguti, this has some divine, guys, the superpowers that got together and decided we need to be together.
Nice.
So we've always said, Uguti, if it's our ancestors, if it's God, whoever orchestrated this, we respect our marriage in that sense. We respected our relationship in that sense, Uguti. This is something more than us. So we work on it, we respect it, we always make sure we don't tamper with something that's good, that's been given to us. It's a gift, and that's how we've always worked on everything that we touch with regards to our marriage and with regards to our relationship. And we understand that it's work every day.
So from the get-go, you knew that's Jay. He's the one and you're the one.
I like that question.
No, look, we always say, if we were in the dating app, I would have maybe went past it. I would have said, but this was really swiped right by whoever did it. So from I knew when we got together, I knew this is the guy that I would get married to if I must get married.
How
in fact, I didn't even want to get married.
How do I know Uguti, this is the girl?
Transparency. I actually till now I fell in love with my husband before I even saw him.
Nice.
I fell in love with his personality. I fell in love with his, he was persistent. He was very authentic in who he is and what he's about. And
you gotta love that.
And I was like, there was at one point where I said, look, I'm falling in love with you and I don't know you, so let's cut this. Because I don't want to, now when I see you.
Is this university? Is this high school?
No, it really was just, no. At our time, we didn't have social media. It was via email. It was an email. Yes, it was a friend that sent an email, a group email to 30 friends. And he sent a joke. And I commented on the joke. And I guess he just liked this fuzziness of this girl. I don't know. In fact, he didn't even know it was a girl. Because all it was initials. It was TPD at SBSA.
Sure.
There's nothing that says the name, the company, age, nothing.
I was go calculation.
Nothing. And he just went on the side. It would have been DM at this point, and he said, "Hi, who are you? This is who I am."
Wow.
And from there, it was just we played around with him a lot in my office. Everybody, you could be me tomorrow, and tomorrow I was Indian, I was white, I was everything, and he stayed. And he stayed. And
How do you
yeah.
prepare for something like that? Ukuthi ube umuntu osezazi ufunani one, and this is now you're single. This is before you meet lo muntu ositshena namhlanje ukuthi you just knew ukuthi sekuzoba uyena lo muntu lo. Ngiprepare kanjani? How do you spoke about, you know, having the principles of singayilimazi lento, singayibreak into esesiyazi, because those are principles you're speaking to, ukuthi siba abantu abanama principles ne vision yokwazi mhlawumbe ukuthi ufunani empilweni ngempilo yakho. How important is it most single ukuzazi ukuthi ubani nanokuthi ufunani?
I'll be honest with you. I never ever aspired to be married.
Sure.
I never thought I'll ever be married. In fact, when he said uzothumela omalume, my mom called and said, ngiyakholwa mina, like I said, my mom is also a pastor. She said, "No, ngiyakholwa mina ngeke ngithathe ilobolo lakho knowing the person that you want to marry."
Why would she say that?
Because I was not your wife material as it will be societal acceptable. It was not seen as I could ever be submissive to a man.
Yes.
At all.
So you're like the alpha female type.
Listen.
Yes, ma'am.
Even my like for me, and it was like kanjani ubani, you know. So he was sat down, and my brothers were like, "Hey, take at your own risk."
Yeah.
So that is my honest truth, and I really, and I did not have anything planned.
Wow.
But like I say, something in me said, "This is it."
So it was like a hand and glove type of situation.
Exactly. But again, like I said, I knew we were gonna have to work on it because I was just, so he had to accept this thing. This thing. This won't work, and he said, "I'll make it work."
I want to know though, what about you did you have to sacrifice for it to work? Because I mean, now you were the alpha female, you weren't wife material. What did you have to sacrifice to sort of fit into this picture that now suddenly became like a picture oifunayo because you had met the person that you feel is the right one for you?
Guys, so it wasn't a sacrifice. It was
compromise.
It was a struggle. It was something that I struggled with a long time over the years. It was that thing of, I mean, I was independent because I was and now I have somebody that I have to consider. I have to tell him, ask him, you know, we have to do things in alignment and all of. I struggled with that because I always, like, even to say kunendoda and then there's me.
Yeah, ne?
So I always had to remind him, sorry, it's not personal, but this is who I am. So some things you struggle with, you get into. So I'll figure emshadweni say wife material. Guys, ufika ngisho ngabe ufundisiwe kini, ufika omunye umuntu naye unemfundiso yakubo, vele kube enye into. So you have to find ways of making this work, and that's what we had to do.
Sihleli nodokotela ukuthola inhlanhla zami inqoya sihamba with my girl Sky Wonder. We're really having good conversations like Gagasi FM. If you've just joined us on the app, this is the Valentine's special where we're talking about everything to do with love, but more importantly navigating the waters all time, because sometimes it doesn't look all glitz and glamour. Have you ever fallen in love? Like it was that first time coming out, you're a young girl, kuliswe ekaya, yakholwa umakho ngiyamazi, uyakholwa userious. Uqale kanjani ndaba yomjolo as uqala uyi teenager noma uqala mhlambe ngifuna ukungena nje enhlizweni yakho kancane noma uqala usevasithi usukhulile kancane, when did you uqale ukubona also hayi ngiyangena la?
Ngiqale high school.
Okay.
Ngaqala ngesinye isigebengu. Nasi ngifika nje ake Mkowa. Sathi isuka nje kwabe kumgowa. One way. Sihlangana elokishini eChesterville ngihlala khona vele. Kushuthi kwaqala kwayinto idlala kweingane. So mase sifika high school, ngibuye boarding school, yabo then I think it was like grade 9 or 10 lapho. I fell in love heavy. That was like my first encounter. and I was heartbroken severely, to a point where it made me change my perception about the picture that I had. Okay. These are the things that I want for my life. In fact, a lot of things happened in my life that changed my perception of what my life in Dala would be like, getting married, saving myself for marriage, and
you'd originally wanted to save yourself for marriage?
Yes.
What made you change that? What made you change that stance?
My first encounter with sex, I was raped.
Yo, that's horrible.
And so obviously, even though abantu bengathi it's not my fault, but that took away umhlanga, that took away that thing that I wanted to hold precious and save until a specific time. We talk about it in primary school. Say, oh, this is what I want to do, and this is what my life is going to be like. But sadly, it didn't happen, ganjalo. And so, even though I came from a Christian home, and I had all these teachings, as soon as that happened, I was gone.
Do you think, Uguti, the pain, and I'm going to come to you, Doc, with this, Uguti, when someone has dealt with that kind of trauma, that kind of violator at that level, it changes your perspective about it. It changes how your outlook on life completely, it has to change because of lento manje. How did you begin, how did you then navigate what you knew was the truth? Because as that has always been my struggle. Ukuthi lokho engikwazi ukuyiqiniso ekufanele ngikuphile nalokho esengibhekane nakho as umfana senginentombazane engiyithandayo senginemizwa senginawo konke lokho okwenzakalayo. How did you navigate the tension of knowing lokho kuyiqiniso engikhuliswe ngakho against the tension ukuthi sengila manje and this is my reality?
It wasn't even a matter of consciously navigating. It was just anywhere the wind blows. At that point.
And that's because of the hurt, that's because of the disappointment.
No, but lost. You are now lost, you are confused. Why is this happening? Why did this happen? If there's a God, why didn't you protect me from this type of thing?
Yes, ma'am.
And then I was going to church. I did try to tell someone, which obviously didn't help. So nothing was done about it. So for a very long time I was just lost. Up until I had the conversation with the perpetrator, who then wacela uxolo ngamxolela, but that happened when I was 28. So then ngaqala ke nami ngayibuka ngenye indlela, because what happened was I started dressing up like a guy because I felt like if I don't embrace ukuba umuntu wesifazane, then I won't look like somebody that a man can violate. So I just felt like the Christian aspect only protected me from everything else but le. So there was no navigating because of coming from a Christian background. And the other thing is, I didn't grow up a PK. My mother became a pastor 10 years ago. So ngangihamba nogogo makiwusutwini. So, and there are things that I couldn't tell my grandmother. They come from a time where mawukhuluma into ekanjalo kuthiwa thula. It's not like something that everyone's going to rally around you and like, we support you, let's do this. Into efihlwayo type thing.
And Doc, when the statistics last year, my rape statistics, I think there are close to about 106,000 reported cases in 2024, and these are reported cases. Sky and Junior Manager just alluded to the fact that izinto zerape ayikhulumi kusana lo taboo kusana lo whether ihlazo ukufihla kwezinto ukuhlambalazeka, whatever the case might be, wrong ukudila nezinto. In your view, how does this then begin to imlimaza umuntu esimase sekufana nge relationship? How do you then begin to deal psychologically manje ukuthi sekufaya manje liwe umuntu healthy, fine thola umuntu ozongithanda, mhlambe ozongiaccepta, umuntu engizokwazi ukuvula inhliziyo yami kuyena nje sengivale kanje? What would you say to, because there's hundreds of thousands of women that go through lento in South Africa nje qala singazikhuluma nomhlaba wonke. How do you then begin to start the journey of dealing with pain efana njengale in order to be healthy kuma relationships esifuna uba nawo romantic?
I think into that we always say, people come to therapy for marital problems,
Sure.
whatever issues they are. In most cases, they come for issues that started in their childhood. So your childhood trauma sits and soaks and stew in you until it becomes a trigger, or it becomes triggered in your marriage or in your relationship. And then I suppose most cases, a case like yours will come through in our rooms as maybe the husband is complaining about intimacy in the marriage, lack of, she's
disconnected.
just not connected,
Yeah.
she's not engaging, she's not initiating, I don't know what is going on. And she has this aggressiveness and anger towards anything that comes with intimacy. But also you can see you also, there's this thing of resentment and hate towards a male figure, but you love this one. So there's this conflict of nyaktanda, but you're also a man. And sometimes you are a man who's playful this time and become a bit rough, and that roughness triggers,
Yes.
And because sometimes the socialization has made this, you don't then share with your partner. Because then if you share it with your partner, then and so then it becomes a thing. Again, you get to a point where for you to even be in a relationship, you must have had to then lie at some point to say why you are, which is another aspect of and then when you don't go, because I always think if it was possible to have then a red card or an exception for those that did not, it's not like it was my choice to lose my virginity, so therefore I should still be treated as a virgin because I was violated. Yeah. But because that is not there, then mina ngikula with this thing of it's something you need to grieve for the loss of so many things, the loss of all these years, and then the loss of the dreams of ushada and the pleasure of saying I gave myself first to my husband, if that is the thing.
Sure.
That is something that you need to grieve. That is a loss, so we need to do that. But we cannot move away from the fact that you said you reported nothing was done. It happens to most of us. Sometimes, even if you were my child and you reported to me as a professional, I would not know what to do because you are my child.
Yes.
But that is why it's important then that we go seek professional help, because professional help then removes me from being your family, from being, emotionally attached.
Sure.
It says what is legally right, what is emotionally right, what needs to be done. And I'm saying to people, go seek help. If you can, at your young age. If you didn't seek help at your young age, this is the time that you sit your husband and your partner down and say, this is what happened to me, let's work on this together. And then we able to then work on our relationship and maybe spice it up a little bit or change it, but then we know, and he's more tender, he's more loving, he's more secure, he's more protective of you because now he knows.
Yes.
Sky, how did you then rebuild that sense of self-worth? You're a strong woman. I would have never guessed until today. You've told me the story. It's the first time I'm hearing you talk about this, and I appreciate your honesty and openness about this conversation. Because now I'm looking at you in a different conversation now, because I've seen you on platforms. You've traveled the world. You've done what India vusa ulama ashes abuhlunga nje ukwazi ukuyirebuilda i-confidence yakho. Indlela oyibona ngayo, my dreams, my aspirations, indlela even being open to love again. Unengane oyithandayo, that oyizele. How did you open yourself up again to be able to have a positive or a better outlook on life?
I think every day, when I wake up in the morning, and it's an everyday thing.
Yeah.
It's not like long away you get a break. I don't have an option but to live.
Yeah.
I don't have another option, because while I'm still breathing, the only thing to do is to live.
Yeah.
And I have a very supportive family that when mangabe ngibonakala ngathi ngiyastruggleish, they are there to remind me ukuthi hayibo ungakhohlwa phela ukuthi you're beautiful, uyathandwa, you are talented, you have this and that going, you have kids ezikuthandayo, you've got yabo uma will always remind me bese bona ukuthi ngathi there's a ditch that I'm getting into. And I have a great support system. I have amazing friends. And also through making music and having people say, oh, this particular song helped me heal Ngandlela Tease. For me, that's what keeps me going. If I give up, how am I going to help other people heal? Because I believe Uguti, that's why I'm on earth.
It's good. I meet a lot of a lot of girls. I meet a lot of girls. I've met a lot of girls.
Of course you do.
I have met a lot of girls.
Just me.
I've met a lot of girls that are so emotionally broken, guys. And it's so heartbreaking to see abantu besifazane you know, and amantombazane mina mhlambe ngingathi ngijole nawo a confident mahle qwakahle mhlambe efundile amanye good families and so forth, but there's one little thread engihlale ngiyibona kubona i low self esteem. One imfihlo amanga.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Yabona umuntu onamanga was amanga mangaka. I'm just like umoya ingcwele. Yabona nje kontomazane bethi iyaqamba amanga mfethu. I-trick ama location yabona isifunde wonke ama tricks lawa. And I wanna I'm so heartbroken because those women are so emotionally disconnected.
Yeah.
And so no mangabe unga engage in abo sexually, that even those sexual engagements are not fulfilling because you're unomuntu ongazivulile isifuba sakhe kuwena ngendlela afanga bosivule kusona. And I want to know ukuthi from a woman's perspective, when women shut those emotional doors and build those emotional walls, how can I, as a boyfriend, as a partner, as a husband, I don't know how far the relationship has gone to that point, ngiqala ukuthi lo muntu ngim deconstruct or ngibuild the trust ukuthi akwazi ukuvula isifuba sakhe singabi. I've had a lot of platonic relationships where uthola ukuthi kumnandi ngoba phela senza izinto yabona i-relationship emnandi uba ne-activity kodwa kumnandi kodwa mehleli nje not ubona
That's a different story.
inkinga lento esibhekane nayo.
Senhle njengoba sasihleli during COVID.
Do you understand? Kuba awkward. How do we then begin? How do I, as a partner, help another partner who is emotionally disconnected, might be gone through some trauma, how do I then start seeing them or helping them approach impilo ngendlela healthy?
That's a tricky one.
Soft landing, mafethu. Soft landing. Fanele mangifika kuwe ngizwe ukuthi I can go lalela, I can breathe. Exactly. I can, and it's trust.
Okay.
You know, I need to trust you ukuthi mase ngizivulile ngesifuba sami, you're not going to judge me. You're going to have empathy, you're going to have compassion, you're going to understand ukuthi ngisuka.
You're going to embrace
you know
me opening up.
I feel like, wow, you're safe now, babe.
Yes.
Like, you know, this is it. The reason why maybe it's not easy to find that in your partner is also because maybe you met me and you have this thing of a strong woman, yes, yeah, and I have given you this persona and this thing of I'm strong, I can take anything, I've got it together.
A big lie.
Manje,
a big lie.
Nephela amanga bengwenzela ukuthi ngenzela ukuthi ungathi awungizoyenzani lo brokenness lo dlala ekhala yabo. I think maybe we need to change that. We need to be allowed to be soft. We need to be allowed to be vulnerable. We need to be allowed to be authentic.
Sure.
Maybe we need to allow ourselves to be vulnerable, but without expectation. Because the reason why ungavuli is because usabu ukuthi once wavula,
right,
uzojajeka.
Yep.
So shuthi zivumela ukuthi uvuleke but without expectation.
Of course, but you know, the thing my expectation is very tricky because people go into relationship with Okaya because Okaya is a man of God and Okaya is going to understand and is going to Kaya is a man. Kaya is human. Kaya has his own traumas that he's dealing
background.
With, his own shenanigans are now. So the expectation yami ifika nokuthi ngithi unguba.
Singajudge already.
Immediately.
Niphezulu kwami.
Phela manje kususume pulpit sina sicabanga ukuthi uNkulunkulu uyenzela ezandleni.
Yazini uhamba nawe.
Mangithi nje uzovela umtshela God self ukuthi nansi ingane yabantu kanti nawe udinga ukubikelwe zakhe inkingi.
I kind of feel like though abanye abantu like go through so much trauma and they build up such walls and they tell themselves so many lies that they start believing them that noma ngabe ungenzani angeke azashintshe.
Uselimele.
But that can be a mental condition as well.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. Pathological liar is a mental condition where you can't help it yourself. Uqamba manga unnecessary kwa wena uzibuza ukuthi hawu bese kufanele ngithi bengise cause kade ngikugagazi yabona into enjalo ukuthi hawu guys kanjani manje because yabo so it becomes a condition based on the traumas also that you've gone through.
The other thing that I think ebalekile that we share commonness yethu sobathathu la ukuthi siqhamuka from imndeni ekholwayo. And I want us to dive into that conversation as we wrap up, Manju. If you've just joined us, we are having a Valentine's Day special here on Gagasi FM. It's a once-off day special. You get to sit with an entire doctor, a psychological counselor, and of course we've got one of the realest girls, one of the greatest songwriters that we have in this country, who pours her heart out on those pens and pours her heart out on that paper to make sure that because that's what songwriting is people that are able to address issues. People are able to, stand for social justice. So that Sky Wonder was here today. And we're having this conversation based on relationships. But in front of guys, siyakholwa. Siyamthanda uNkulunkulu sikhuliswe ngendlela yenkolo. How does one who's umuntu with relationship begin to have a healthy, godly, principled, fun relationship all in one? Because isociety esiphila kuyona ufani sengaba ukuthi ama rendezvous kunotshwala kuyajolwa. I'm sleeping around. I travel a lot, so that's in different area codes. How do I as a young man ngiqala ngaze amadoda because angifuni ukuzwa abantu kade sidile abantu besifazane asikhulume nathi ke as amajidi ukuthi as umfana okholwayo dokotela ku right ukuthi ngiyigcine mhlawumbe ngifuna uqala ku right ukuthi ngiyigcine for one day ukuthi ngiyohlangana no Miss Right engiyomnikela inhliziyo yami. This conversation usually happens kubantu besifazane abayigcina abayiphathe kahle abayibeke in order to number 1 baplease uNkulunkulu, number 2 bajabulisa abazali, number 3 nabo babe comfortable in their own skins. How do I as a man would you advocate for me as a man ukuthi the society still allow ukuthi ngibe igcine ngiphathe kahle ngibe umfana oqotho and are there any disadvantages to that?
Ukuzigcina kwakho, of course sikhuluma ngokuthi siyakholwa, but your personal decision on what you do, especially when it comes to your own body, should be because you know yourself, self-identity, your self-worth, and your self-value.
Yeah.
It's because I value myself that I'm going to clean up myself for whatever reasons. It's my own personal choice and my reason. And for ukuthi ubani ngizogcina ngizinikele kuyena, again it's mine.
Yes.
So kungathi ngoba mina ke sengizigcinile as a man and then ngihlangane no Tholinhlanhla who has bengasigcinanga yena.
kodwa thola inhlanhla oyigcina kangani kodwa Nkosi yami
angaqhamuki manje kube inkinga yami ngathola indaba
ukuthi
Hey, now it's
uthini
on the
indlela
top.
ngangayigcini.
yes because that was your own thing you know your own
disappointed
journey. Your own journey.
Sure.
You know, so again, it comes to that thing of in relationship, there's an individual person that meets another individual
Yes.
who has their own values, who has their own ama belief system.
Yes.
Sikhuliswe emakhaya angafani, izimo zikhula zangafana, and therefore, you know, we cannot then say ukuthi, and because that's where the problem eqala khona ukuthi that's when kuthiwa obani bazoshada nobani because laba bafundiswe ukuthi benze kanje. And that's why kuthola ukuthi kuba namabandla athi thatha ngaphakathi because thina la yes because lana imfundiso yalana is asistigcineni sonke. However, ekuzigcineni, one of us has had an experience of rape that I never communicated. Saying ngithola lo muntu seyathi no, it wasn't so. One had a moment of joy somewhere else and decided, Mina, I'm not going, yes, but I want to do this. So it needs to be your own personal choice and why you're doing it, so that you don't then my decisions affect umuntu that you're in a relationship.
With Sky, if you're to meet a guy manje ofuna ukujola nawe athi Sky ngifuna sijole kodwa ngifuna sibe nocansi ngifuna siphilele inkosi sithandane sibe healthy si attend you know ama class counseling siyobona udokotela la for premarital counseling ngiserious ngawo and I don't want to experience angifuni ukuthi ngine sonweni sigcine sithola ukuthi siyalalana. Would you agree to be in a relationship la ends up exclusively sexually abstain sexually but pursue an emotional pursue a whether you do business together, you do sports together, you do all sorts of cultural things together. Would you be open for something like that?
Yes.
Why?
Because it makes sense to me to do that, to take care of the emotional part, to connect before you get into anything sexual. Because I do believe, Uti, if you take care of that, even if nihlangabezana nama challenges sexually beyond who I do, because the bond is solid and the foundation is solid, kuzoba lula ukuthi nikwazi ukukhuluma ukuthi okay, mina yami imoto idunyiswa kanje. Wena yakho uthanda ngikuthinte yabo without shame.
Yeah.
Because you've developed the friendship, you've established it, you've gone for counseling, you've taken care of all the things that hold back your communication or build up the wall, you've broken down the walls, you've secure. So kulula ke situation kanjalo kulula ukuthi ni tackle anything because into ebayinkinga uma ngabe ningakwenzi lokho and you jump into the sexual part and then you get to the sexual part kuba nzima because the communication ayibi lula. So you get to a person, you don't know what to do with them, they don't know what to do with you, and then it's a mess.
Doc, would you advocate for your boys? You know, you've got teenagers, you've got, I'd say an adult now, so to speak, as well. One of your two boys to be in casual sexual relationships. Do you think it's healthy to be in casual sexual relationships? It's cutting la. We live in places where there's prevalence of HIV and AIDS. There's STDs. There's so much going on. Just from a health perspective, would you advocate for sexual casual relationships where dating apps, Tinder, so forth and so on? We live in that age, man, where brown sugar later, even tonight, you know what I mean? What is your perspective within the and I'm still within the confines of a faith-based shadow, angikho that open. Angifuni sabalale kakhulu conversation. What would your advice be to umfana says igazi lakhe liyamshizelwa kodwa still ukhuliswe kahle ekhaya? I mean, I went through that. I went through and ukuthi yeliyashisa igazi. Kodwa futhi sengi townhouse futhi ngeta ngisakhe ekhaya. You know what I mean? Ngemoto yami and into zami ngiyaphanda. No one is really responsible in making sure ukuthi ngungenzeni izolo, you know. what would be your expert advice to someone, and you're wearing both hats right now as a
mother and
yonke indawo uthini?
Sure. Right. So if it's ngemfundiso, we talk about faith, cultural, whatever. I think konke ukuthi zithande.
Yes.
You know, I think for me, it's loving yourself, and casual sex. Then it's also we put it loosely in a sense that how casual are we saying we just jumping from one to another, or what we say, or are we talking about maybe sex before marriage? And if it's in that case, I think umuntu needs to understand that sex comes with a lot of spiritual hold.
That's right. That's right.
Any connection that you have with somebody else is that connection spiritually. So you don't want to find yourself also humble, soul ties and right. So it's very important that they understand that. Number two, like I said, it's your what do you value now that you will communicate to this girl to say this is what we are experiencing and we both are agreeing to doing this and there are no expectations after that.
Sure.
In terms of health, it's also making sure that it's safe sex. I mean, it's safe in every way. It's safe even mentally. It's safe in understanding the emotions of the person that you are with. If you have to even after ask how are they feeling.
Sure.
How does this? Should we continue with this? This felt wrong. This is not the way we should be doing. So that I think we move away from the shunning and making intimacy ibe amanyala nento you know that's something that is against pila, because you know there are so many reasons people are intimate outside of wedlocks, and some people are not interested in marriage anyways.
Sure.
And we must be honest, the role modeling of marriage in our black society has not been great.
It has not.
It has not been wonderful.
Yes.
Because even within the church that we're talking about, to say umfana that ohleli laphana ebuka umfundisi cheating, umfundisi doing all of the kind of things, or not necessarily umfundisi, there are other elders who are respected, sleeping with the same girls that our boys should be sleeping with.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that because sifike sithi ingane zethu azigcini obaba laba abadala ekubona esibahloniphayo ibona abashaya le ingane kanjani manje uyabo. So we need to advocate for this alignment within the same age, you know, groups or whatever, or people that are like-minded, people that are romantically loving each other, that are intimate with each other, and we're saying it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Love is beautiful. It's something to be treasured. It's something to be yearned for. And if you can have it, wonderful. If you can't, it's okay. You can love yourself, and that's why with Kuluma would say, how do you pleasure yourself? And I advocate for that as well. Understand your own body. Understand what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy.
I think it's very important, lento yama soul ties, and just having the emotional intelligence to ukwazi ukuthi umbathe nomunye umuntu. Because if you're young, I mean, my son is what? He's turning 22 this year. But I used to joke with him, ngithi nje intombazane wayibuka iyamitha. Wafaka ifone number yayo efonini yakho immediately iyamitha.
That's your teaching. That's awful as well.
Waphefumula nje umoya ofana nale ntombazane showcase uzomitha. In a joke, but I mean we did have the birds and the bees conversations and things, safe sex and whatever. But for me, kukhoni ukumajina in that situation.
So what's your advice to him if he's listening right now?
Ngithi mina kami angimazi ukephi njengamanje in that space, kodwa ngithi akayifika out yena. And I understand ukubaleka kwama soul ties ukuthi once that thing ikwenza ukuthi nawe uphithizele empilweni yakho ngendlela ongayi understand. Uthola ukuthi you were fine, and then you meet this person casually, you're having sex or whatever, and then suddenly khona izinto engahlangana empilweni yakho. Uthi wenza uthola usunomsindo usuyisixuku kuwena, and you don't know why. You don't know where this person comes from. angisho ukuthi usuke ephethe kahle mhlawumbe naye la ephuma khona
uneyinkinga zakhona
yabo so ngithi mina umuntu akabe ne-emotional intelligence to figure those things out uma zenzeka to be able to say no, this is what's happening lana yabo.
It is our Valentine's special. I'm going to close it here. You've heard the wonderful wisdom of Sky Wanda. She's an award-winning artist, songwriter, producer. She's extremely gifted, and namhlanje I got to understand it, and very, very smart. And of course, we've been hanging out with counseling psychologist Utokotela Tolintlanto Zamengoya. She also, we've been gleaning on her wisdom, and as umama, who's been married for 20 years plus, and we've got a clear understanding. But I hope you've got to understand, you've got 3 different perspectives coming from different backgrounds, and understanding this conversation. And one of the things that I'm taking away from this conversation because once we establish Lizo Sintolezo, we become better. This is Gagasi FM, the sound of KZN.